Hey, everybody, welcome. Monday night comic drawing animation stream time. Hope everybody's having a great week so far. I know it's only Monday. It's rough Monday night, but hey, at least we get to hang out and have some fun, right? Hopefully, maybe, a little bit. Let me move some stuff around here so we can get down to business and get to drawing. I did get a little bit of a head start. Boop. We're doing all princess tonight. The strip is all princesses all the time. Let me bust out a new window here. See what we can do. That'll work. I'm also trying out some new kind of chill music tonight from SoundCloud, so courtesy of artificial.music. Check them out. We are restreaming to YouTube, Watch Me Work, and Twitch, so everybody welcome. If you don't know who I am, my name is Kevin Vassy. I am an ex-feature film animator who works in video games and a cartoonist who does a comic strip twice a week. Although that twice a week thing's kind of been a little shady as of late. But that's okay. And tonight we are working on Legend of Bill. Hyper Flippy Pasta, how are you? I am doing good today. How are you? CBR in the house. Hope y'all are doing well. I am drawing Gypsy tonight, and I haven't drawn her in quite a while, so this should be interesting. She has got some earrings. This time I'm just going to start doing some drawing, and then we'll check in on the strip from last time and kind of see where we are and what we're doing here. And last time we actually had time to get into some animation as well, but that's just because I was coloring. So we'll see what happens. Hey, thanks, Hyper. I appreciate it. I'm just kind of sketching quickly here. I gotta figure out an outfit for Gypsy. I think the last time, I mean, I drew her not so long ago with another strip, but I really think the last time that she showed up in the strip proper was like 2015, which is just crazy to think about. Cheeks getting mighty chunky. Whoa. Easy there, Wacom tablet. Wacom pen. That's better. It's like the proportions on the ladies in this world, in this comic. So she's coming in like this. I'm super digging this new sketching pencil I'm using though. And that is making me happy. What was Gypsy wearing? I think she had on like a tank, if I'm not mistaken. Which is going to help us define some of this area right here. And we won't be too heavy on the chesticles with this pose. So I'm trying something different this week where normally when I'm on Twitch, I keep my channel open. But I'm starting to just sit on the dashboard now instead of being actually in my channel so that I can see all the stats and everything going down. So it's kind of new for me. I'm like, where is everything? It also allows me to change the communities that I'm actually... I need to take a break and change my communities. My communitize. Holy moly. I need to get rid of animation right now. Let's do... Yeah, webcomics has 0, so we're not going to do that one. Comics has 38 streams. Let's do it. Updating the information. Boom. Alright, back to drawing. Get back in there. I'm working on this gnome strip too, by the way. This was supposed to be out last week, but I had too much life going on. All good, so nothing bad. And so I've got to get this strip finished up for this week. This top-down shot with the feet. Hopefully, by the time I get color on there, you'll be able to see that it's going to be in a pond. But we're back to Gnome 13, getting back to his storyline in the strip. So that's going to be pretty cool. But tonight is about the Legend of Bills. The Legend of Bills, which I have a ton of. And they're not legendary. Sorry, that was an adulting joke. Okay, so the plan here is this. And let's pull over our other strip here. So we've had this big battle with Warwick's, our bad guy, that was finished up over on the Adobe channel earlier this summer. I can't believe we're already heading into fall. There we go. Thanks for opening, old Legend of Bill. So we'll just drop back a few strips from our last streams. So remember, our bad guy got sucked into the wormhole, or whatever it was, where he was obviously like, what's going on? And everybody was kind of like, whoa. So then we have a happy moment. We're missing some mercenaries. So we closed up that loop story-wise with Fozzik and Gypsy. And then we got to tie up the loose end with the gnomes that had come in from the Gnome Syndicate strip to help out. And so that's when you get Giles, who lives in the Legend of Bill strip, saying, hey, you've got your other guys who helped out, and then poof, they're gone. Which, you know, the poof is basically how the gnomes travel in this world. And then the same poof comes in, but we wanted to change the color scheme, and we talked about this last time because we wanted to show that they were in a different environment now, so the grass is changed up and things were a little bit different. Obviously, kerplop on the landing, not so well. And we get I've seen worse landings. So we know they're back on their trail as well. So that little loose end was tied up. But we have got to start tying up everybody else. And that means Bill and Frank. And we've got to figure out what's going on with Dark Gina here. And what's the deal with where's the Dark Queen? Why are they the same person? We got a bunch of stuff here that readers are wanting to know. And you guys are getting in on the ground floor tonight. Make sure I've got my dialogues. So Gypsy's going to come in on that side. Then we're going to do a little bit of a switcheroo. And what I think I'm going to do is not necessarily cheat, but and then what I think we want to do is knock this way down. Come back in with our pencil and get to a drawing. Ooh, actually, you know something that we could do that would be kind of cool? We literally could do that. And do that. Oh, this is the stuff I love working digitally for. It's the work smarter, not harder stuff. Because we're going to have Gypsy go on her other side, which actually, wait a minute, if we did that, yeah, let's keep the body right there, though. But change, I like the idea of the body being there to help set up the third panel. Ah! Let's just play with this for just a second. Let's just play with this for just a second. And just make sure we've got our... So we have the pink hair. Oh, come on. So with this, she's kind of leaning up a little more. That's all going to be pink. Gypsy's going to cover it up by this. Maybe she swung around a little bit and her hair is different now. Let's get rid of the knot because the knot was on the other side. So let's change the position of that. And I think how would she say that? The line she's saying is, we need to girl talk. We need to girl talk. She's probably gonna be kind of like, I'm looking at myself in the mirror. Yeah. And probably yeah, she's gonna have a little like, I could actually give her like a little squinty. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll leave it kind of open like that. But I want to emphasize, phoneme wise, I want to emphasize the woo. Woo. I also want to change her expression. We can move that around. Look like an episode of Clutch Cargo. Does anybody even remember that show? So, ooh, ooh. Do something like that. We'll probably be able to see a little clearer when we get ink in there. God, I love this flat pencil. And then if it's not selling, you know, we can always do like the boop, like she came around right quick. But I think this is gonna work out fine. God, I love this pencil. I also kind of like that flat stare Dark Gina is giving her right now. Save that. Now this third panel is going to be the tough one. Because what I want to do is take a drink of water and think about it. So what I really want to do here is get arm should be back further, or actually the head should probably be over more. What I'll do is sort of get a sketch here of what I'm thinking. I know, that's huge, but that's the character. Who needs anatomy? Yeah. We're gonna get to that in a minute. Okay. She's looking sort of down. That's gonna be up like that. Shadow there. This is here. It's that. All right, let's see here. Dark Gina kind of has like the Mickey Mouse style hair where when she turns, the style sort of turns with her. I'm wondering if I should make the eyes bigger, like rounder. Or I think she's kind of weirded out by what Gypsy is doing, because it's not like they're buddies or anything. What? She's like, what? I'm gonna go ahead and save it. I'm not sold on that sketch of her, but we'll get to it. We'll figure it out. And so she's got this sort of line of action here. I want Gypsy's line of action to be almost the exact opposite. Except I think I want... Yeah, Gypsy's head's got to be down further. And her neck is going to be down like that. So her ears are going to be a little higher. See if I can get this right. I'm not having too much hope here. I'm going to get bogged down in the details before I actually get everything done, and that's rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. Yeah, see? Gotcha. Oh, poo. And actually, if she's going to be pushing like I want her to, let's just get this head and get it out of the way so that we're not landmarking to it right now. Let's get our pencil back and just forget about that head up there. It's hard not to look at it. All right. Let's get the entire arm here. Then we're gonna have content here. There's gonna be another arm there. It could very well be blacked out. Pushing. This shoulder is attached. Like we want to feel like that the chest is really pushing here. I'm being super kind of anatomical here. I don't know if that's exactly right or not. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, obviously she's not this muscly, she's a cartoon character, but I am just trying to get an idea of the different groups here and really get a feel for, I want this strength right there. And I want their lines of action to be really opposite. Alright, so given that sketch, let's see if we can bring the head down and make it work with this. Or if we need to do some other shenanigans. I think we can make it work. I think I lucked into the majority of the proportions here. Gypsy's got long hair. So she is kind of going down a little bit more, so we're going to get her do-rag a little more like... How did we handle her hair? It came out on one side. We're going to cheat her hair too. Just like we cheated. Excuse me. I haven't done a stream sneeze in a long time. That was awesome. Just gonna give that little earlobe a little piece to peek out right there. Because we gotta have the signature earrings. That's just her character, straight up. Should have probably at least gotten some of the facial details in, you know, a little bit anyway. Let's see. Not happy with what's going on here. You guys are probably looking at it going, oh, I see totally what you did wrong. So let's clean up this just a little bit. Maybe we do pull this hair back out of her outfit. Or we let it break the space open there. think we're missing an opportunity here with her bandana as well. We may have to feel some of this out when we get the inks in there too. I also like the idea of Gypsy's hair hanging more like that. Yeah, I think it's gonna work. This may not. I'm torn, guys. Or guys and gals, I should say. I'm torn. Do we pull the ear? And then we clean up this. We're getting pretty detailed now. But actually, I think that's what we do. I think we pull the ear. I'm also seeing here that this should really be doing about like that. And we'll go ahead and set that up. We'll clear that for the next one. And while we're at it, we'll go ahead and fix it over here as well. This is one of the advantages to mirroring your drawing, which is usually on a hotkey for most drawing software. Because boy, does it ever help. Just like this little guy. Let's see. Get some layers in here. Just a little bit. Give her a nice big balloon. And we'll ink those in. We'll get those in. There may be a few things we can do to the eye here as well. Just for giggles, right quick, I'm going to grab this drawing of Gypsy, and we are going to flip it and not do that to it. Now let's undo that. Well, you know what? Before we do that, let's just back out all the way. Let's just do this the right way. We just grab the whole layer and flip horizontal. Then we can sort of evaluate what's going on. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I am just not 100% sold on this drawing of her yet. And dadgummit, it's an important panel, and I want it to feel important. You know, she deserves it. And she's got her head down, which is something these characters don't do a lot, is turn their heads down, given that this is a comic strip. So there's all kinds of extra craziness to deal with because of that. So I just want to give it a once over here. See, the cranium is getting big. Maybe even though we've got that down like that, We'll add some details there when we get into the inking. I want to make sure we get this neck right. Yeah, see, I was clearly missing some points there that needed to be defined. Then we'll do that. Well, we won't color that in, but there we go. Yeah, see, I like that better already. And then we'll just drag the hair. Oh wait, I already did that hair. Do I like it? Yeah. Anatomically, I think we're getting a little off there. That's good. Okay. Woo! That was a tough one. Okay, so let's grab our sketch. Oh, and you know what? Let's try this. I don't know if you can do. Yeah, you can see the hotkey. Here's F5. Ha! Look at that. You can do two at once. What is this world coming to? So we'll take this sort of original sketch of her. Save our glorious leaves. Do that. Bake it down. We can bake it down. And give it a save. All right, rock and roll. We will get our blue line and let's get to inking. So grab our tool, go back to our inks and get our G-nib 2.6 millimeter. 2.6 millimeter. Plasma rifle with a 40-watt range. Just what you see, pal. Digital strip 12. So she's gonna come in and be like, "Hey, lady." need to girl talk. Let's come off the bowl just a bit. Then we'll come over here and drop the now. I'm gonna look at the spelling of girl talk. Anybody want to guess? Actually, let me check my chats too. Hey YouTube, and watch me work. Is it 2 words? It must be 2 words. Is it though? Let's check Urban Dictionary. Nope, I'm going with 2 words. I'm also going to do double quotes. I don't know if that's a thing, but I'm going to do it. And then this guy is going to get a different font because she means it. She means business. Business. I feel like we're going to be drawing these two together quite a bit here coming up. What have I done? What have I done? Oh, not enough. 1.7 millimeters. That'll probably be okay. Let's go ahead and save that. Get back there, get back there, grab that, do that, and rock and roll. Water break, water time. Hey, free W67. Yeah, you know what, Sideshow Bob? Girl talk. That may be. We could do that. We could do the hyphen. I've got enough punctuation here, Lord knows. What if we did the hyphen and not the quotes? I kind of dig that. I kind of dig that. Well, Free W, thanks for watching on Twitch, man. I appreciate it. And Sideshow Bob, welcome to the stream. Sideshow Bob, I used to work with a guy, and that was his online persona. Sideshow Bob. That's what he went by. What if it was the same? What if it was the same? Your name's not Mike, is it? Oh, it is Mike! Dude, what's going on? What in the world are you doing? That's awesome. Welcome to the stream, Mike. Welcome, welcome. Is this the first time you've checked it out, or have you been lurking for a while? Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Well, you're still 6 o'clock. Are you even out of work? Did they even let you go home yet? Oh, okay. I was gonna say. Yeah. Yeah, you guys got Mr. Tim back, in case you didn't know. He is back out there at LinkedIn. So you guys will have to hook up for lunch. Somebody's got to get out there and take care of him since I can't. Yeah, definitely do, man. I'm just glad you got to hang out a little bit in the channel. That's awesome. I saw that. Yeah, I didn't know what he was doing. We've had some sort of close dealings with Bad Robot. Yeah, hit up both Tims. Yep. Tim Keenan will rule the world one day. That's just how it's going to be. He's got the touch. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, they I can neither confirm nor deny that they may have been working on some game related things. So maybe, possibly, I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, you too. Don't be a stranger. I'll alter my streams just so you can hang out. I'm surprised Keenan's not a millionaire by now. He will be though. Just wait. Free W, that is definitely my scheduled stream, is Monday night, 8 p.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time. But I do try to get in at least maybe one other stream later in the week that's a little bit later usually. Just to pick up any West Coasters who may want to hop in. But I'm definitely on every Monday at 8 p.m. So yeah, Duskers. Yeah, that game's awesome. That was just a winner all the way around. Super cool. Yeah, everybody at work loved Duskers. The best time zone as well. That's awesome. That's right, Free W. Or wait, did you mistype? Did you mean West Coast Free W, or did you mean the best as in Eastern Standard Time? Yeah, people love Duskers. It was such a good game. Oh, there you go, Kentucky. Okay. Almost mountain time. I will totally do that, Mike. Yeah, hang out anytime, and tell everybody we said hi too. Okay. We'll have to catch up sometime, see how school's going for the kids and all that good stuff. So, anytime, man. Oh, I see, Free W. That makes sense. Yeah, Mike, tell him Free W said hi as well. Yeah, guys, so Sideshow Bob and I used to work at DreamWorks together. Making all them movies. Making all them there movies. I saw that, Free W. I meant to bug him about that. Yeah, he was at Universal, which, you know, owns DreamWorks pretty much, Comcast. But yeah, I saw that. I haven't talked to that Mike in a while either. I need to, in fact, that reminds me that I need to do that. Yeah, Curious George, that, you know, that would be a fun show to work on, I feel like, but I could see getting tired of it pretty quick too. Definitely. Be careful with those freckles not to get too crazy. Yeah, it would be a little limited. Yeah, Mike's that it doesn't lend itself to what I see Mike doing on his stream, you know, and what I know of what he's worked on in the past. So I could see where he might have been like, well, this was good for a little while, but I'm out. Which there is nothing wrong with that. This is all just going to get blended right in. I have to be careful here. Yeah, I agree. He knows how to make a cartoon. I would agree with you totally. it's better for him to have a sort of super free expression. Yeah, I love watching him stream. He's just so calm and cool the whole time. Just doing his thing, man. How do I feel about that? I think that feels a little bit too tangent. There we go. I think we're going to get all pink on that side for this one, but we'll get some variety here. We'll overlap there to help push Gypsy back. And then we'll go from there. Oh no. Button fail. I'm going to try to take an easy hand with these leaves in the back just to keep them sort of looking small. I still want to get some pressure going from dark to light, but don't necessarily want to get too crazy. I don't like that repetition either. What was I thinking? Good Lord. I have to say that this is probably going to bite me in the butt later as we work on this strip, but I do enjoy inking. I like it. It is one of my favorite things, at least digitally. Lord knows it would be a mess if I had a brush right now and paper. I wonder, you were pretty close. I'm going to go ahead and do like a full eye here. I don't usually do full eyes on these characters, but we are pretty up close. So we'll just have to watch the shape of them as we get going, you know? That'll be all right. Let me go ahead and actually fill in not what I wanted. Not multiple referring. There we go. Come back, I'm gonna grab the white. Instead of erasing, I like to do my white lines as if I was actually painting with white in the drawing, like I would if I did have, you know, a piece of paper and a brush. We'll just do a little bit of feathering there. Oh yeah, I used to draw on paper all the time because that's what we did, right? But yeah, I have not done a whole lot of new artwork on paper, except for sketches. I've done sketches and stuff for people at cons, obviously on paper, watercolor paper and whatnot, but yeah, I hear you. I do still appreciate traditional art though, Free W, I'll tell you that much. Like I do like the chance when I go to cons to draw on paper. Although it's a bit intimidating. Just because I don't get a whole lot of time to practice, you know, but it's not too bad. I don't know if I like those lips. Could thin it out by trying to make it look like we're opening the mouth wider. Do something like that. That works. Pull the stroke down there. Hey, kitty cat. Are you talking to everybody on stream right now? Oh yeah. I was into sports for a while, and then just decided it wasn't for me, and went art and music. Art became my my sport of choice. Oh, nice. That's super cool, though. That's helpful. That gets you an education. Nothing wrong with that. For sure. She might have some big old hoops on, but that's okay. Oh no, really? How'd you get hurt? What happened? Unless it's a bad memory that you don't want to talk about, and I completely understand that. But it seems like everything worked out okay, so. Oh. Yeah, that's rough, man. Yeah, weights, you know, weights still kind of scare me for that reason. Honestly, because one wrong move, man, if you're just, if your mind's not in it, it'll bite you. Yep. Oh man, that sucks. I hate that for you. But it doesn't seem like you're it doesn't seem like you're dwelling in it, so that's good. That's the good part about it. Oh, well, there you go. Make that lemonade, man. That's awesome. I like it. I like it when stuff tends to work out for the best, you know? So what do you do in racing? Let's go ahead and give this a save. Looks like we got everything covered. Let's zoom out a little bit and see what we got here. Oh wow, that is awesome. Yeah, back I'm originally from South Carolina, and so my dad's a big racing fan, still is, but he used to work on race cars way back in the 60s and 70s. He worked with those old South Carolina racers like Cotton Owens and David Pearson and those guys. Yeah, racing's pretty fun, you know. I honestly I have a hard time watching it on TV like most sports, but actually going to a race is pretty cool, especially when you can go to, we've got a local track here in North Carolina. I mean, as you can imagine, right? But it's just a little like county speedway. Those are the best because everybody's hungry. Wake County Speedway. I think it's a mile long circle, or yeah, I don't think it's an oval track. I think it's a loop or a ring, mile long ring, I believe, or something like that. Now I wonder if I could make some use of this. And save some trouble. Quarter-mile oval. There you go. I haven't gone to too many races this season, but went to quite a few last season. And they are fun at that track, man. It's a fun night. Yeah, it's fairly close. I mean, it's closer than going to Charlotte. Although I have been to Charlotte for the NHRA drag races, which is pretty fun. You really don't understand how loud and hard those things go until you're actually there. Oh yeah, all 4 lanes. The best part, though, is walking through the pits in Charlotte at the drag race, or the drag strip, and between heats, you know, they got everything pulled apart, got the engine up on the stands and going. Oh, man. That's fun. Yeah, it's true. I didn't realize it till the first time. I mean, even at the municipal track, right, the county track, it's not that bad. But going to that drag, when they fire those things, man, you just like start shaking in the seats. It's quite an experience for sure. Oh, I bet. Dapus, hello. Welcome to the stream. It has been a while. Too long, too long. I hope you've been doing well. Yeah, garage passes would be the best. Dapus, I'm doing good. We are settling into the post-Adobe stream schedule and trying to welcome everybody to my local channel here. So come on in. I am in the middle of a Legend of Bill strip as usual. Let's see, we gotta be careful of this eye line here, because she's coming. I'm gonna make sure that's working to our advantage. Oh yeah, yeah. Free WI. When I used to live in South Carolina, there were dirt tracks all over the place. I've been to the one in Gaffney, and then the old one before they shut it down in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Yeah, dirt tracks are fun. Yeah, they do. If there's one thing the Carolinas have, it's dirt racing, dirt track racing, and go-karts, midgets. I mean, Legends cars. Legends cars are fun too. I love those. Yeah, the local speedway here. The last time I was there, they do like a little demolition derby at the end of the night where you can just bring your own car in, you know, if you've got your yard find, and just get out there and trade paint. That's pretty fun too. Yeah, we don't need a big booger there. Only if it works, and it ain't working. Queen Kiata, hi, welcome to the stream. Did I say that right? Kiata, or is it Kayata? Kiata? It's always hard getting people's names exactly right. But welcome to the stream. If we haven't met before, I'm Kevin, and I am a cartoonist, animator. Used to work on movies, and am a cartoonist who draws 2 comic strips a week now and hangs out on Twitch. So, cloud-based Photoshop. It all depends. I'm lucky enough to have access to it, so it's not too bad for me. If I were having to pay full price for the entire suite, though, yeah, it'd be pretty rough. What I'm using here is clipstudiopaint, and I really enjoy it a lot. And yeah, Free W, I've been to Greenville Pickens. Yeah, that's a fun speedway as well. But yeah, Queen, this is clipstudiopaint, and it's sold in America. It's a Japanese program, but it's sold in America by a company called Smith Micro, and they have crazy discounts a lot of times. So watch out for that. They have one of the best inking engines. Oh my goodness, it is so good. I love using it. But yeah, if Kiata. Okay, Queen Kiata. Got it. I'll try to remember that for next time. So hopefully you'll come hang out again. But yeah, if you have any questions or anything about what I'm doing, don't hesitate to ask. Everybody's here. Everybody here is really cool and nice, and welcome to the channel. Make sure if you're having a good time that you like, follow, and subscribe. Okay. I'm on here every Monday night at 8 o'clock Eastern, and then usually I'll try to get in a stream later in the week. But yeah, it all depends on what's going on. These noses can be tough sometimes. Oh, thanks. Yeah, if you want to check out more of it, you can check out legendofbill.com. That's where I post the strips. And the one that I'm working on right now will actually be posted tonight after I'm done coloring it. Yeah, so I like Clip Studio Paint. By default, it's great as well. I'm using a brush set from an artist named Ray Frienden, Rayfrenden. I need to set up some commands. But yeah, you can check him out too. I'll type it in the message for you. Yeah, so I use his brush sets for Clip Studio Paint, and they are phenomenal. Phenomenal. I love them. Oh yeah, Free W, I just saw you over in YouTube. Thanks for keeping the YouTube views alive as well. Yeah, I dump anytime I stream. I usually not all the time, but most of the time I'll dump the video to YouTube under the name KevDraws, which is my channel over there. So if you miss, you can always go over to YouTube and see what you missed, which will probably be a lot of what you're seeing right now. Oh, not much delay on Twitch? That's good, Dapus. Cause I got a lot of streaming going on. My poor PC is working. For sure. Tristan Grant, welcome. Yeah, Queen Kiata, these noses in particular are just super tough. Because I'm sort of, even though I've taken over the strip from the original artist, and have been for years now, drawing in a similar style to him for his female characters is pretty tough. So. Oh, did I spell it wrong? Oh man, I'm sorry. What did I type? Did I do E-N? If I did, I apologize. Tristan, it has been too long. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you have been doing well. We have had all the best people stopping by tonight. And it just keeps getting better. Oh no, Tristan, how'd you do that? We were just talking about injuries earlier. Hopefully whatever you did, it was something grand, like you were saving a kitty from a tree and fell out of it or something. Queen Kiata, sometimes it's hand-drawn, other times it's not. In this case, it is not, because I started drawing directly in clipstudiopaint. But what I do is I draw in one of the black pencils over here, and then clipstudiopaint has this cool feature where, oop, not that one. That one has this cool feature where you can select your level and hit this little button right here, this layer color, and it turns it blue automatically for you, non-photo blue, which is super cool. And so that's what I'm using. Now a lot of times though, I do draw in my sketchbook. I'll draw the strip first on paper and then scan it in, or just shoot a photo of it with my phone. Uh-oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Just shoot a photo of it with my phone and then bring that in. Yeah, I'm using a Wacom Cintiq 21UX. It's the super old version, and so it has served me so well for many years, and I'm still rocking it. Ooh. I've done that before, Tristan, except it wasn't quite that far. It'll be like where they don't have a sidewalk marked or something, and you're going to step and you think your foot's gonna hit. You know, your brain's like, oh, your foot's gonna land, and you don't land, and then it just hurts. Like everything from your leg up through your back just like seizes to try and save itself, but it can't. Man, that's rough, dude. I am so sorry. Hopefully you're feeling better, though. Hopefully you're doing better now. Yeah, ouch indeed. Queen Kiata, I do animation as well, yeah. In fact, last stream I was finishing up some animation. Not necessarily finishing up, but was working on some animation that I'll probably end up working on a little bit more later tonight once I get the strip done. But here, I'll give you a preview. You pop open some animation software. How rude. Stay. That's the one. Oh, thanks, Tristan. Yeah, I've been meaning to take them out. So that's a good notice. I need to figure out if YouTube still uses them or not, because I've got 1,000 of them in YouTube as well. Yeah, clipstudiopaint is separate from Photoshop. I love Photoshop for color, and I love Photoshop for painting. So if I'm doing like an illustration or something like that, I will usually hop over and jump into Photoshop. But for inking, a lot of times for inking, there's just like something that Clip Studio has. It's professional manga software in Japan, and so it's kind of set up to be that. And they're whatever algorithm or engine they use for inking their strokes, they're so crisp and they never lag. Everything is, I mean, knock on wood, they never lag. But you can run it on the slowest computers too. Like the crappiest computers can run Clip Studio Paint without a problem. It blows my mind. Oh, gotcha, Tristan. Yeah, Dapus, I was working on this background. Yeah, we've got, this is the shot 3 in the... So I haven't finished the text yet. I've got to do a lot of text work yet. And I've got to get the proper logo on the end. But for the most part, for the most part, the animation is done. I'll play through it a couple times. Hopefully it streams correctly. The animation's not stellar, like it's definitely not, you know, TV or film level, but this is just a sort of web advertisement for someone who orders from this company, so it's getting there. It's getting there. I should be finishing it up this week, hopefully. I had to learn a little. I'm not a fisherman, so I had to learn a little about fishing and like setting the hook and that whole thing. So yeah, I can show you what one of the stages look like. Let me go see where that was hiding. Check out my renders here. There we go. This is going to open in VLC, so who knows what's going to happen. Watch it like get huge again when it ends. There we go. Get over here. So yeah, this is not quite. Or wait, this is just the shot. Hold on a minute. Hold on just a minute. There was shot 2 as well. Yeah, there we go. So this was done in Toon Boom as well, just because of the deformers that you can set up. This is just a Swift, so. But yeah, Toon Boom offers a lot for deformers, so it's easy to sort of animate, you know, a lot of effects like this without it having to be hand-drawn. And it's a huge advantage. So it cuts into that shot of the what are we listening to now? So yeah, there's a push into the environment. Push into the environment, and then it cuts to that close-up of the line bouncing, and then it cuts over here, boom, and just lets the person know that the company got their order. So it's going to be playing sort of small on a, you know, on a website. But yeah, we'll be finishing that up this week. That could be my sort of end-of-week stream, actually. We'll see. Let me see what's going on. Oh, Queen Kiata, I see your question. And hold on 1 second, and I'm going to answer you. So Manga Studio is the exact same software as clipstudiopaint. It's just that clipstudiopaint is the direct Japanese translation, and now they call it clipstudiopaint in America. But Manga Studio was the American name for the exact same piece of software. So if you have Manga Studio, then you have exactly what I'm using right now to draw this comic. And all depending on the version, I think Ray Frienden has these brushes that I'm using for both version 4 and version 5. In fact, I know a lot of artists who, once they upgraded to version 5, they were using the default brushes and had a fit because they loved the default brushes more in version 4 than in version 5. So take that into consideration. Tristan, I'm going to deliver frames of the 3 shots to another studio that I'm working with, and they're going to actually cut it all together and drop in audio. So I won't be responsible for final delivery. I'll just have to drop frames, which that'll be good. They're wanting to, I designed the character as well, and so they're wanting to do more with the character, like little web interstitials and stuff. And I think those will be fun, and it'll be a little more animated than what we got the chance to do here. But my guess is it will. Play. For final delivery, I would think probably HTML5 or something like that, I would imagine. I'm not seeing anything on my end, but hopefully it's not me causing issues. A lot of times I end up having to restart for that very reason. It could also be because I just got too much open and was closing software and everything else. I try to not get too crazy with it when I'm streaming. I'm also watching 2 or 3 of my stream channels because I'm restreaming as well. Although it actually looks like I might be dropping some frames here. Let me see. Yeah, let me check. Cause I'm getting some red from OBS. Oh yeah, I'm dropping frames pretty bad. Maybe my ISP. Oh yeah, YouTube is giving me the same problem. Yeah, it looks like my my upload speed has dropped tremendously. Terribly bad. Here, let me see if maybe. Let me run a quick test and see what's going on. Then we'll know for real. Yeah, guys, hold on one second. Let me see if I can get this going. All right, are we back? Did we make it? Hey, we are back. All right, I think we made it. Everybody in chat, shout it out. Did we make it? Let me know if you can hear me and we're all good. Dapus, I'm hoping that yay means that we are back in business. Yay! All right. Sorry about that, guys. Queen Kiata, no, you don't need both. You can just use you can just use Manga Studio to make art and draw. It all depends. Well, okay. So I will say this: it depends on the version. So if you have version 4, you're probably going to need some software to color in. Because Manga Studio 4 did not have a whole lot of options for color, and that was kind of bad. But if you've got 5, then you can use it for color as well. So yeah, that's all going to depend. But like I'm saying, don't fret if you have 4, because 4 has really, really good inking. I mean, it is just superbly good. Yeah, Dapus, hopefully everybody was nice to the streamer and didn't get too upset with him. Alright, let's see what we're talking about here. Where are we? Got one side, got the other. Let's knock out some of these other leaves. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I mean, I have not ran into too much, you know, nasty community on the creative side of Twitch. Now, video games, that's a completely different story. But on the creative side, I haven't seen. Everybody I've run into has either been helpful or, you know, at least nice. And for that, I think Twitch has been great. Tristan, that's true. That is true. You and CBR both. Just terrible, terrible people. Just toxic. So toxic. I've got to get my stream times up and stuff so that I can apply to be an affiliate, because I think that would be fun. I wanna animate some emotes and get some fun stuff like that in the channel. Oh, she knows. Terrible, terrible person. Mr. Cheeseman 432, welcome, welcome, welcome. Long time no see. You came at a good time because we already had all of our technical difficulties. Oh, I thought you like filled out a form with all the requirements and they took a look and made a decision for affiliate. I thought it was partner where you had to actually have like crazy numbers for them to be like, please partner. But I gotta get my numbers up for that to happen. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. I mean, I'm all good here in North Carolina, Mr. Cheeseman, but had to flee to Dallas, really? I did hear that people with boats from Louisiana are traveling to go help. Uh, they definitely have the experience dealing with something like that, for better or worse. Yeah, that's not cool at all. This earring is going to be super thick, but so be it. Yep. Mr. Cheeseman, this cat is like the Energizer Bunny. You should see he was under my chair here. Nope, he bailed. I was too boring for him tonight. There was no sport in attacking me while I was trying to draw, so he just left. Let's see, I had done the 3 on this one before. Yeah, that'll work. That is not gonna work. Oh, thanks, Mr. Cheeseman. Yeah, we've had pretty good numbers here on Twitch. It's usually during the day it's around 3,000 consistent streamers, so that's pretty. I mean, I don't know like officially, you know, like what the studio thinks or anything, but for me, I'm like, wow, that's cool. It is still very much in development, but I'm glad that people seem to be enjoying it a little bit. Wow. So the hurricane closed his business down, huh? hopefully, hopefully they can get some aid or something at least, you know, help make up everything, all the money and stuff for not being able to open your business. Yeah, that's true. Wow, 2005. Yeah, I'm afraid our weather's going to just keep getting worse and worse. We are producing some strong hurricanes these days. Yeah, I remember growing up as a kid, we had Hurricane Hugo in South Carolina, and it made it up to where I was in the upstate. I would have hated to have been down in on the coast. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, well, I mean, it all depends. For a smaller studio, that might be a problem, Mr. Cheeseman, but you know, if the business is being run correctly, which luckily ours is, there's multiple revenue streams to keep the place you know, running before you get a game out or anything like that. So yeah, we're and the company's big enough to where, you know, we don't bet the farm on every game, so it's okay. All good. Yeah, hair's tricky. I'm not very good at it either. Some people are just super skilled. This strip is taking a while to ink. Got just a lot of characters, and they're hard characters with lots of detail. Let's see. I think Dark Gina here is a little bit taken aback. What's going on? What is happening? You got Tristan's support on that one. Well, that's at least good. And the other friend is enjoying a vacation, so there you go. Picked a good time to go on vacation, I guess. Although hopefully everything is okay when they get back home. Got some big hair in this one. Now, did we want to do... Is that going to work in this case? I don't know if I like it. It's too much. We need that. In which case we need to do that. And thin that down just a bit. Oh, yeah. I imagine the schools are going to be affected for at least a while. No doubt there. It's funny here in North Carolina, if we just like get one decent ice storm, the schools are closed for a week or more every year. Going back on the 5th, huh, Mr. Cheeseman? So you're not looking forward to this year, huh? Not us. We don't walk during winter storms. They shut it down. And I mean shut it down. Wow. I've never dealt with that much snow. The most I dealt with was in Chicago, but it was not that bad. Jeez. Dapus. Yeah, I can imagine. We literally get like some ice and it's done. That's all it takes is a little bit of ice. We're out. Then it's like, what you gonna do with the kids? For a week. Yeah, that's true. Absolutely, Mr. Cheeseman. Spain in October? What? That's crazy. Was there a summer break in Spain? Or is it just always summer break in Spain? Well, yeah, Dapus, if you're one to believe the reports, I wouldn't exactly use the U.S. school system as the model for greatness. So, according to all the reports we get. Well, as long as the kids are learning, that's what it's all about. Alrighty. Let's see what we got, everybody. Computing nerd or electrician? Oh yeah, software design is a good place to be, Mr. Cheeseman. That's not a bad idea at all. Not at all. Hey Scott, welcome to the stream on YouTube. Hope you're having a good week so far. We've been chatting over on my Twitch channel as well, so I'll jump over and check on you every now and again. If you have any questions, let me know. Hopefully you got in after the restart so that the stream's at least a little bit better to watch than it was previously. Ha! I don't know, Mr. Cheeseman. Being a hacker for the military is just way too much responsibility. And way too much of a chance to get yourself in trouble. But, yeah, those jobs definitely exist. Oh! Nice. Then I'm going to flip back over to YouTube and be like, Scott, get out of this chat room right now. I'm done looking at you, Scott. Jeez. This Scott guy over on YouTube. Ugh, right? Am I right, everybody? We forgot to do our highlights. Somebody's going to watch this later on YouTube and have no context for that, and then they're going to be like, God, this guy's a jerk. They're going to be like, but my name is Scott. Oh. All right, let's give this a save. Hey, Grip over on Watch Me Work. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully everything's coming through for you okay. Oh, look at that. I forgot to do some stuff. Grip, I don't know if you heard, but I'm simultaneously streaming on Twitch and YouTube as well, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And if you hear me talking to people you don't see, that's why. And we are almost ready to color the strip. This one's been a long one, although we've been having a lot of fun in channel, so, or in chat, so that's awesome. All right, let's save that. Yeah, Mr. Cheeseman, software engineers, designers, they do make well. I know there's a little bit of a delay, Queen Kiata, but oh well, welcome, Grip. Welcome to Watch Me Work. Very cool. How'd your first stream go? Hopefully it went well. That's right. Queen Kiata, I hope you're not stuck in a time loop. It's all just the Matrix. One view, that's great. The trick is, Grip, you just got to stream like there's 1,000 people watching you. And eventually there will be. Then you'll be ready to go. Alright, one more little area I saw here. And then we are coloring. Boom. That's it. Let's get to coloring, everybody. Not what I wanted. That's the one I wanted. Turn the sketch off. Save. Yeah, Grip. Just keep talking like the room is full, my friend. And you will be good to go. Queen Kiata, what happened? Why was there a wow? Now I'm just going to start repeating myself. Queen Kiata, what happened? Why was there a wow? Yeah, Dapus. Well, actually, so Mr. Cheeseman and Free W are over on YouTube as well. But then I'm also on WatchMeWork.com. And so, in case anybody ever is wondering, I simultaneously stream here too. Grip, yeah, I do post on Instagram. So my social media handle is either KevDraws or KMVassy, and feel free to give me a follow. Take a look on there. I post strips, just little previews and stuff like that. And then the actual comic strip will get posted at legendofbill.com here in just a little while. And I think I decided that I don't like those lines right there. And that we will handle that with color. I just rated myself on Watch Me Work. Mr. Cheeseman, a lot of programmers use Macs instead of Windows. Well, okay. So if you're going to be developing software for Windows, obviously use Windows. But if you're going to be doing software development in general, Macs have a BSOD, blue screen of death. Duh. Holy, it's late. Good Lord. They have a version of Linux that the OS is based on, OS X, that allows you to get a terminal and have all the power of Linux in the OS, unlike Windows. Windows is very custom. So Macs used to be like that, but now you can actually get a terminal, you can actually get in there. And so BSOD, good Lord. It's been a while. And I'm totally like BSD. Sorry. Jeez. Yes. The new Mac OS, well, new as in like, 20 years ago, I guess now, or 15 years ago. Anyway, BSD Linux. And I prefer Macs as well, but just because I'm in video games, I end up working in Windows quite a lot. But yes, Macs are great for that. BSD. BSOD is what you get with Windows. Take that, Windows. Get it. Get some. Yeah, self-raid for Watch Me Work. I love it. But yeah, you can't go wrong with Macs for coding either. They're great. All right. Let's get some color in here. We'll pop this over to the side. I broke out my super old monitor calibration system to try and calibrate this Cintiq, so maybe it'll work. And actually, that's not going to work. That's what I wanted. That's the ticket. There we go. Just pull that in just a little bit. That'll give us a little bit of space there. Man, and I'm forgetting other stuff too. Look at this. There we go. Let's save it. Oh, that ding sound? That is the alert from Watch Me Work that there's a chat. Yeah, so if you guys chat and Watch Me Work, it goes ding. Which I just muted. So, there you go. Haha. Yep, it was just dinging every time. It's all done now, though. It's all over now. So we are just going to drop these flats in real quick. Go a little bit more yellow for the trees. Up the top, tippy top. And just like that, let's go back to our swatches. I believe this is my Dark Gina. Was it? Yeah, that was too pale. I thought I had a different pale color. No, I guess it was this one. But I don't like it. I thought it was that one. Where's my sliders? Get my saturation down just a little bit more. There we go. Oh, too much. Too much tannin. There we go, that's better. Uh-huh. There we go. Gotta get in there on this one. Okay, rock and roll. Rock and roll. That was unexpected. Yeah, she is very pale, Dapus, for sure. Hey, Grip, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I love Venture Brothers. Free W, thanks for hanging out. And yeah, you're right. 7 a.m. is going to be here pretty soon. Have a good night and come back again and hang out, okay? Just watch my Twitter or check here, and we will see you later. Thanks again for hanging out, Free W. Now, what color eyes should she have? I don't think we've ever had to choose. But I think I'm liking the idea of red. And Gypsy has brown hair. Man, I was just missing stuff all over the place. Look at this. Look at this. Just take away my creative license. It's over. Let's give this a save right quick. I need to look up some color info for her. Dapus, Gypsy's been around for a long time. You just haven't seen her very much. But yeah, she's definitely been around. In fact, she's a very very powerful magic character in the Legend of Bill sort of mythos. Grip, I really appreciate it, man. Those are great compliments. Thank you very much. And it's glad to see. I'm glad to see more people streaming. I think streaming's great. I think we want to do a paler pink for her hat, though. It's not quite as pinky as Dark Gina's hair. we've got to make some lip decisions here. Important lip decisions. And I think that's the ticket. Then we're going to grab this bright yellow and hit these earrings across the board. Bam, 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 and bam. Now I can't remember the color of the tank top she was wearing. I think it was pink, but we're using so much pink right now. I could go super pale, but I don't think that differentiates her very much. So I don't want to do green. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Maybe an orange would work. Queen Kiata green. Yes, yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Brown with light flecks. What time? Right now it is 10:53. Where I am. Whoa. Sunburn face. It's set up so that it stops at the ink line. And so if I turn off the ink, you can see how it's butting right up against the black lines. And that's just all in the tool settings right here in this little window for the paint bucket. What if we did like a super bright green? Yep, see, that's not going to play. It plays when it's against her hair, but not anytime else. I mean, we could do a darker blue, but maybe we just do a darker brown. And I'm not saying that these colors are perfect. I'm just trying to find one that's... something like that, just to throw them apart a little bit, you know? Yeah, that's true. I used to draw on all my notebooks in school as well. Yeah, I agree. I think we're going to stick with the orange. Then we got some more tricks that we can play here and there, but these panels these two panels weren't too bad, but this one took a lot of time to get working, but I think it feels pretty fun, so I'm okay with it. I'll take it. Time well spent. Now here comes the tricky part. Not really tricky, but the fun part. This is when it gets real right here. So let's remember, actually, we need to change this around. Let's remember that it is getting to be darker here in the woo. There we go. It's getting to be darker here in the story. So we're going to do that a couple times. And then we're going to go and switch it up for this orange. And I think we want overlay, maybe? And we just want to hit it a few times because it's getting dusky. Let's go back and grab our wand. Let's grab the green color here and we'll do our color layer action. Oh, Will Terrell is great too. Yeah, I think you'd like him, Mr. Cheeseman. Oh, so Queen Kiata, you can, I normally just make sure that they all connect. But the fill tool does have a close gap option, and then you can select how big of a gap you want to close, which is pretty cool. Okay, let's grab that. Set it to multiply. So I'm using my blending modes a lot to color this. This coloring method is called cut and grad. So we'll grab that, we'll grab that. One thing I like about clipstudiopaint, the gradient tool, is that you can actually see the circle. So I can see what I'm affecting and to what radius. Which is cool to me. Illustrator is great, absolutely great. Yeah, don't you can do a ton of stuff in Illustrator. I definitely enjoy using Illustrator for, I mean, I even used it for that, some of that animation piece to get the graphics that exactly right. Since Toon Boom is vector software like Flash. So my microphone is it's a blue microphone, Blue Yeti microphone, and I got it from Amazon. It was on special, you know, when they do like their Amazon crazy sale days kind of things. And then the headset that I'm using are Sony 7506 headphones from the music store. These headphones, I've used these headphones forever. And when these get old, I usually just go and buy new ones. They are great. I can't complain one bit about these headphones. And they're cheap. I mean, relatively cheap. You know, if you consider like Beats, how much Beats are, these are $100. So, but yeah, Blue Yeti microphone's the way to go. Love it. Whoops. That's a bummer. There we go. That's more betterer. Add a little depth to it. Sony, they are 7506s. They're super old school studio monitor headphones. So if you check out let me get you a link. Let's see if this works. I don't know if this will work or not. Can I paste an image in? No, I can't paste an image in Twitch. Duh. But I can do this. Whoops. There you go. Wow, that was the most awkward way to do that ever. But at least you can see it. So there you go. So Sony MDR 7506, and like I say, I've paid 99 bucks for them at music stores, and they're awesome. Sound amazing. Yeah, we won't save that artwork. That glorious artwork. All right, so we've got the leaves. What now? I don't usually like doing too much to the faces, but let's grab Gypsy's hair and at least do that. Queen Kiata, I think you had another question too. In darkening the color, do you separate the layers? Oh, I'm gonna yawn. Whew, excuse me, I yawned. It must be 11. So darkening the colors, what I'm doing is a cut and grad method of color. So I have my flats layer down here. And what I ended up doing was just filling it in completely flat color with no modeling, no rendering, or no anything. So then I use my magic wand, set to not follow the adjacent pixel, and to only use not multiple referring layers, to only use the flats layer. That way, when I select it, if you notice, it grabs whatever is that color throughout the entire strip. Okay? Then I have this action right here called color layer. And what it's doing is it's just duplicating, it's making a new layer based on the selection in the flats layer that will only have her skin tone in it. So we can go ahead and do that. So then now that layer only has her skin tone in it, which that was a horrible thing to use, but it also sets the transparency, the pixel transparency, so that I can come in here and do this and not affect anything else on that layer except her skin tone. And so what that allows me to do then is, like, you know, if I want to really get a shadow going, I can grab select her skin tone, and then I usually just use my magic lasso here. Super magic lasso. And like, let's put a shadow up here, and maybe maybe there's a shadow on this plane of the face, and that includes her ear. And then there's going to be a shadow that runs down here, and it's like this. Okay? Like that. So then I can take my gradient tool, usually set to circle, and use the blending mode for the gradient tool to determine whether it gets lighter or darker. So multiply makes it darker, and screen makes it lighter. So as you can see, as I'm gradienting here, you can see it slightly getting darker and darker and darker. Now, that method is not the best for skin because your skin, you want a complement in the shadow, and it's not really giving you a complement in the shadow very much. So I'm going to delete that. We got her hair though, so this will be a better example actually. So we've got Gypsy's hair. I know I want this area kind of right here to have some shadow to it, so I can just select that and then maybe come in here and do that. And then I can select some other areas where I think a shadow would be appropriate. You know, just like dark areas of her hair basically. And then grab my gradient tool with her hair color set to multiply. And you can see it instantly makes it darker on that color layer only, which is the cool part. Uh-oh, wrong one. There you go. So now we're going to do that for all of her hair, basically. Except we already established that our light source was kind of coming in this way to a degree. So we're going to do this kind of thing right here. Then we can come in here and do this. Now let's hop over to this last one. Do something like that. Just to give it a little bit of shadow, you know? And I find the lasso tool is really good for sort of getting tonality in hair like this. It works super well for it. And see, that little bit just adds a lot of depth to her, even handling the hair like that, you know? Hopefully that answered your question. Oh, cool. And yeah, I agree with Tristan. Pink hair is the way to go, by all means. 100%. 100%. So let's see what else we can do. I don't want to do too much to the skin, like I said. Oh, let's work on Gypsy's hat. We could at least do that too. So I'm gonna grab my wand, make sure I go back to my flats layer. Grab her hat. Color layer. Bam, there it is. Let's grab that color. And then we're going to do the same thing. Like so. Now, a lot of these colors, like anytime you start getting into the reds, it gets a, you know, pink, red. Gets a little wonky at times. You'll start to get this sort of burned in look, which is not necessarily what you're looking for. So you kind of have to be careful with that. But it's not bad. And that may be a look that you are looking for, you know. And if that's true, then run with it. Okay, the last thing I think I'm gonna do, I don't wanna overwork the colors on this too much, is just get some white. And I'm gonna go to the flats layer and grab the yellow in her earrings, make a color layer for it. But then I'm just gonna come back in with my pen on the white and just add some highlights. Just some highlight marks to the earrings. Just from where they would be picking stuff up, right? And so remember, when I grabbed that white over before, or not white, but that yellow, it actually grabbed all the yellow in the layer. Did I already get these? I did. Did I already get these? Yeah, these are the ones I'm missing. And I'm just kind of being haphazard about this. I'm not like checking my light source or anything. I probably should be, but I'm not doing it. Yeah, my pleasure, Queen Kiata. Clicking for the gradient tool. I'm just selecting the gradient tool right here, and then I've got this circle shape set. And so when you do it, the oval is really cool too, or ellipse, I should say. But there's no hotkey. It's just the tool. The other thing I think I'm going to do is just right under there, I'm just going to add one more layer while I've got white selected with my pen. Gradient, you're correct. Yeah, I'm using the circle gradient, and then I just make sure that the circle covers the area where I have the marquee set on that color layer. It's very buzzwords. Hopefully that makes sense. One thing I'm going to do is drag this next layer up above my ink layer. And just do a little bit of this action.
The crucial thing about Glue is that it's free software. Now, free software refers not to price, but to freedom. So think of free speech, not free beer. The freedoms that I'm talking about are the freedom to niche.
What happened to the music? Yeah, those eyes are crazy. Then we'll leave it alone for that one. We'll save there. All right, last step. Let's find out where to put my stupid signature. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Looks like we ran out of music at just the right time, guys. That's a terrible place, but that's the only place I got. So that's what we're going with. Peeps. Nah, we'll do it in the last panel. Let me just nudge, nudge, nudge here. Okay, save. Yeah, that's what I should do, Tristan. Right down the arm. Blam! Kevin was here. All right, everybody. Well, since it's already after 11, I think I'm going to call it for the stream tonight. But thank everybody for hanging out. And the conversation was awesome. You guys are all awesome. I want to make sure I include all of your doppelgangers at YouTube that hung out and chatted, as well as at Watch Me Work. Grip, if you're still watching, hope you have a great night. I'm glad you had a great first stream. And enjoy, my friend. And hey, Tristan, my pleasure. Yep, we are... we'll be back later on in the week with another stream, so make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. Check out my links. Check out my Twitter. Watch for the announcement. And otherwise, we got a strip. It'll be posted soon. Thanks again, everybody. Have a great week, and I'll see you soon.